Good evening, class. How's everyone tonight? Today we are going to be working on dividing whole numbers. Now, this is something you should already know. However, I also am a realist and know that there are some of you who this is still not a strength for you. So we are going to review this today. So the very first thing we are going to do is brainstorm, I can talk today, some different keywords or symbols that indicate division. So go ahead and pause the video for a second, think of some things, jot them down, and then hit play again. Okay, I am hoping you came up with some words like split. Wow, my writing's a little crazy right now. Split, groups, quotient. What about the ways that we can do it? We can write it like this. We can use a fraction symbol like A over B, and we can use the division house. Okay, those are all some ideas. So let's label the parts below. I don't know if you guys even know these words, but this is called your divisor. And this inside is your dividend. And then when you get an answer, the answer up here is called the quotient. So once again, if we do it here, this is the dividend. This is the divisor. And then the answer would be the quotient. This is why we use NIDO, numerator in, denominator out, because our numerator is the dividend and our denominator is the divisor. And then when we look at this one, this guy is the dividend, and this is the divisor. That's the one we divide by. Okay, so we are going to practice using some gridded paper because, yeah, the reason why most kids are not successful in division is because they're messy. I'm just going to be honest with you all. So here we go. We are going to, okay, here we go. 27 into 1,134. So here's the thing, is I'm looking at this trying to figure out 27 into this big number. And I like to estimate. And so I'm going to ask myself, how many times does 30 go into this number? Because that's going to give me a pretty clue. Okay. And 30 goes into 113 3 times. So 27 is a little bit smaller. So I'm going to say it's going to go in 4 times. Let's go ahead and check. 4 times 7 is 8. And 4 times 2 is 8 plus the 2 from the 28 is 10. Look at that. I was right. And then I'm going to borrow and subtract and bring down my 4. 27 goes into 54 exactly 2 times. We are not having remainders with these. We are just dividing strictly whole numbers. Okay, let's set up our next problem. And I have 3,672 divided by 18. 18 goes into 36 exactly 2 times. 2 times 6 is 16. Carry my 1. That's 36. Subtract, bring down. Can 18 go into 7? The answer is no. So I put a 0 there and I bring down. And, 2. 18 goes into 72. 18, 36, 54, 72. 4 times. Subtract. And there is our answer. Okay, you see we have my ups plan down here, my ups check. That's telling you I expect you to do this problem using an ups check. So let's draw our quadrant. I have U, P, S, and check. A school supply company is packaging crayons in preparation for back-to-school shopping. In one day, the company produces 9,504 crayons. If they are packaged in boxes of 24, then how many boxes of crayons did the company make? So we're looking for how many boxes of crayons. My plan is to divide. And what am I going to divide? I'm going to divide 9,504 by 24. So to solve that, I draw my house. I put 9,504 inside, 24 outside, and I am going to go 24 goes into 95. Three times. 3 times 4 is 12. Carry my 1. I get 6 plus 1 is 7. 5 subtract 2 is 3. 9 subtract 7 is 2. Bring down my 0. How many times does 24 go into 230? Well, if it was 240, it'd go 10 times. So we're really close to that. So my bet is it's 9 times. So 9 times 4 is 36. Carry my 3. 9 times 2 is 18. Plus 3 is 21. I need to borrow and subtract and bring down my 4. 24 goes into 144 exactly 6 times. I know this because 12 times 12 is 6, and 24 is double 12, and 6 is half of that. So, it's the same fact. So, it's exactly 144. So, I'm going to subtract and get 396 boxes of crayons. Yes. Okay, this is a practice for you. You're going to start at the bottom and work your way up. You're going to get your division problems done. And then number 5, you're going to use an ups check for. Make sure you set it up right. Remember, we're just doing division today, so your plan is always going to be divide. Just make sure you write your dividend and your divisor correctly. Okay, you guys have a great night. I will see you tomorrow.